Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And you know you done screwed up when one of the voice actors of the original Scooby-Doo series is calling you out.
Yes.
This is DeLisle, who has been the voice actress of Daphne Blake for quite some time, throwing shade at Velma. And the internet thinks it's hilarious. Now,
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's funny. Now, this is not the first time that she has been excluded from a more recent Scooby-Doo project. Of course, the Scoob movies, I think they recast everybody. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she's very closely associated with Daphne. She's been Daphne at least, 10, 20 years.
Well, it's not just that. It's just like the whole brand has been
destroyed,
yes.
Tarnished.
I don't think she really cared so much as I'm not voicing her this time because I've voiced her many times and other people have done it in the past too. I think it's because it's not just about that. It's about they're completely ruining Scooby-Doo and everybody universally hates this.
That's what I don't understand about this because, David Zaslav, the CEO of Warner, made such a big deal about canceling Batgirl because he said it was going to destroy
the brand.
The brand. And I'm like, then you got to get rid of Velma because everything we've heard about this show is it's going to destroy the Scooby-Doo brand. They canceled the Scoob 2 and they went ahead with this. It's unbelievable. I mean, again, it has to be Mindy Kaling's contract has to be like the most ironclad thing ever because not only did they push forward with this show, but they promoted the hell out of it too. Mm-hmm. A lot of times it would have been like, yeah, this is really awful. Let's just kind of sneak it under the radar. Like High Guardian Spice, let's just kind of put it out there because we're contractually obligated to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We had to call lots and lots of attention to it.
And then real quick, I'm going to clarify too because people have asked us, even though we said it before, for the dumbasses who don't understand this, there's probably going to be a season 2, but it was already greenlit. I guarantee you it was this season 1 and season 2 were one order. And they split it in half. So yes, season 2 is going to probably happen. If you want to know how this could happen, it probably was already working. They're probably doing it now.
Yeah, they have to contract the studios for an episode order. And in a lot of cases, they will just preemptively, commit to a second season before the first airs because it does take so long to do animation. People are so stupid. They don't understand how this works. Like, I put a comment up yesterday talking about She-Ra. And She-Ra had been canceled. Everyone had gone home. The show was over, and then season 5 was announced. People were like, Clownfish lied! I'm like,
no, we didn't.
Dumbasses. This is the rest of the episodes that were, and
they just haven't aired yet.
They just haven't aired. God, people, seriously. Same with Thundercats Roar, same thing. Anyway, let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture, news, views, and rants, guys. Over 289? Are we at 289?
Yes, 289. Yeah.
289, thank you. Heading toward 300,000.
We're trying so hard.
Please hit the subscribe button, like us, subscribe to us. We're not that bad. We really aren't. Sometimes we are. And we like it. We like being bad.
Okay.
You know what's bad? Velma's bad. Everybody thinks Velma's
no matter how bad we are not Velma bad.
Nobody's Velma bad. Look at this. Metacritic, 0.4. We got IMDb 1.3. I think it's actually below High Guardian Spice, if I recall correctly. Everybody hates this thing, and DeLisle is calling it out. And I thought this was funny that the Cartoon News is actually like, yikes, jeepers, jinkies, whatever, zoinks, whatever you want to say, that to have one of the people most closely associated with the franchise basically say it's hot trash. So here's her original tweet, DeLisle, blue check. Not that that means anything anymore, but whatever. Velma becomes the worst rated animated TV series in IMDb history. Jeepers. Here's some of the responses. Every time they don't have you back as Daphne, that edition of Scooby-Doo is a disaster. I wonder why. DeLisle's like, yep. Hey, look, a clownfish.
With a weird number.
I know that what will make you feel better, my dear. The Fairly Odd Parents soundtrack.
What?
She was in Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh.
Yes.
She's been in a lot of things. I know she was in Avatar.
She has been in a lot of shows. She has been doing this for a long time. She's a very well-respected voice actress. She even had a cameo in one of the Scooby-Doo shows as herself, talking to Daphne, which was kind of weird. But honestly, I found Velma to just be Mindy Kaling vanity project. It literally destroys all the elements about Scooby-Doo that those of us who grew up watching it love. Good for her. She wants to write a show, but don't call it Scooby-Doo.
Yes, exactly. Don't call it She-Ra. Make it your own.
Don't call it She-Ra.
Don't call it Thundercats. Make it your own.
And ND Stevenson now, hasn't even admitted it was their fanfic, their self-insert, that Adora was basically...
admitted it, but they implied it.
Well, no, I think there was an interview where it was basically like, well, I based it on my own experiences. I'm like, nobody wants, not with an established franchise, go do your own damn thing.
I know. Daphne is not a mean girl. Fred is not an insecure man baby. Shaggy is not worried about being a beta. And Scooby exists.
Scooby exists. Scooby needs to be seen, everybody. I cannot believe how universally hated this show was. But then, again, I think it's because, Scooby-Doo is a much bigger part of pop culture than She-Ra,
This is funny, though. This picture. Right-wingers, Scooby-Doo fans, leftists, boomers, cartoon fans, millennials, feminists, everyone in. Atheists, bigots, Christians, Gen Z. Velma is fucking dog shit without the damn dog.
That's hilarious.
That's beautiful, actually.
That shit, yeah, she was herself in an episode of Scooby-Doo. Oh my God, they said Zoinks, Rikes, Jeepers, Jinkies. I still don't have a catchphrase, as it should be. Oh no, not this though. I really hope something happens to Mindy Kaling.
No, don't go that far.
They just won't trust her with the show again, ever. If you created, wrote, and produced a Daphne show, it'd be free real estate for Warner Brothers.
Is one of the best? Oh, it's great. Oh, great DeLisle. Okay. I was like, woo. I thought they meant Mindy Kaling. I was like, holy shit.
No. One person. I think Velma's great. I don't remember the last time I watched a show that literally made me laugh out loud.
Well, they're called The Fabulous Prince of Attorney, so I think it's a troll account.
Yeah. Velma, you guys always act like you're better than me. Shin Ultraman, Puss in Boots, The Last of Us. Well, that's debatable. So we heard that the second episode of The Last of Us goes downhill pretty.
Is it the second episode?
I think it's the second episode goes downhill pretty quick. I haven't watched it yet. People say the first episode was really good, but the second episode gets a little touchy-feely with one of the characters. People don't like that. When the VA of Daphne and Azula throws shade at you, you know it's bad.
Yep.
What have they done to Ein of...
I think
one of favorite childhood cartoon characters is criminal. Should have made Velma a live-action show. So, yeah, Sans here says, can you imagine the OG VA of such a well-known character indirectly saying your shit sucks? I'd expire on the spot. Here's the thing. I don't think she's a lot. People would love for her to come out and be like, Velma is a steaming pile of dog shit. And she says it that way on Twitter. But she's saying it without saying it. And I don't think she can say it. And I think she also wants to make sure she gets a call back.
Well, I don't think she's going to get called back for saying anything. But, they're clearly going to go another direction. And the direction is wrong.
Yeah, it's the wrong direction. But I think she's trying to be as professional as she can be. I think everybody knows. I'm sure she's probably kibitzing with other Scooby-Doo voice actors and are like, what the hell were they thinking? What were they thinking?
I mean, how out of touch do you have to be to think that this was a good idea? To think that in the writer's room, that, it'd be funny, how completely, up your own ass, echo chamber filled are you? I mean, even She-Ra, which I don't like, the new She-Ra Princess of Power, was better than this. It wasn't nearly as cringy as this.
I would like to know who greenlit it. I would like to know what the conversation was, because apparently they don't have brand managers over there at Warner's, because if they did, whoever's in charge of Scooby would have been like, that is so off-brand. Don't even go there. Don't even, like, if you want to do a show like the Venture Brothers that kind of parodies Scooby-Doo or parodies...
They weren't even this bad. They were actually pretty funny. This is just ridiculous.
Venture Brothers was actually funny. But yeah, I mean, I could see, like, if you want to do like an Adult Swim show that kind of parodies the Mystery Inc. gang, but it's not actually them, okay, fine. But you're not going to destroy the actual Mystery Inc. gang.
It's so bad that the people that are far, far left, that people usually call unquote, which I don't like using the word, woke, are offended by it. Because they think it's making fun of them so much, and it's ridiculously so. I mean, what... How you know how hard you have to try to do that?
Nobody wants to own up to this shit. I want to know who greenlit it, and I think that person should have to defend themselves. Like, take them to San Diego Comic-Con, sit them down for a talk, and be like, "You are the person who greenlit Velma."
Beyond that, they might have greenlit it under guise it was something else. But then whoever the show, I mean, obviously Mindy Kaling's a showrunner, but ultimately the buck stops with her, because someone greenlit it, but they might have been told, "Oh, we're going to make a funny show about Velma," but they didn't tell them to what extent. But then no one checked on it, because I mean, if you're checking the progress, you'd be like, "Oh no, that's not no."
Well, okay, so I gotta wonder, is that what happened? Because there's all this the chaos going going on at Warner Brothers was the right hand not checking to see what the left hand was doing.
Or the people that were in charge ones that got cut, or their friends ones that got cut, so they'll be like, I'm going to be cut soon anyway.
Burn it all down.
I'm going out with a bang.
And my contract says they have to air this show no matter how bad it is, so just burn it all down, man. Because they canceled much, much better cartoon series.
It makes no sense.
For this. They let this one go, but other stuff got canceled. So we're going to wrap this one up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.